Oh, I think I'm on now. Yep, I'm on. Five 5 minutes. Whoa. And it is 2 minutes after 7. And this is Reverend Sharon. And you hear a smile in my voice because I'm a smiley voice. Anyway, good evening or good late afternoon, depending on how one looks upon it. This program is called You Are a Healer.com. Now, I'm not expecting a lot of people this evening because I realized that I put the wrong date in, which is okay. Um, that's been corrected, but those who are going to listen will listen. Those who are ready to hear will hear. It has nothing, absolutely nothing, to do with anything. You are exactly where you're supposed to be in the universe at this point in time. And breathe. Welcome to the first day of August. And those of you who are new to recognizing the energy that is surrounding us right now, it is a very potent energy. And because of that, we are going to enlist our meditation. And this is what we always do before we start a broadcast. And when I say we, I'm thinking of higher power, the realms of the universal life force. They are breathing with us in this meditation. And anyone who's listened to me before knows that meditating is very important to me when it comes to starting a program. So, and the energy that's currently rushing in has been moving gently into position since the last week of last month. The Mayans call it the budding, but it is called different things around the world by indigenous cultures and people who are familiar with using the vibrations, the currents of energy that come in to assist them in manifesting their higher good. There is a reflection of the energy. If you felt a little lighter than usual, or just felt a stir in the force, as we say, uh, ascension symptoms just waving through you, it's because on the 31st, yesterday, it officially started as a source of energy that will fluctuate through to the 17th of this month of August by the Mayan calendar. There are some people who say the first week of the month, some say the second. It's known to indigenous shaman as a point of vibration that assists with the manifestation of energies that can assist you in achieving very special things or nothing at all. It depends on your intention. How do you see yourself? So we take this time to breathe, pulling that life force in through the nostrils, holding it for as long as you possibly can, releasing through parted lips, and breathe. This energy, this wave of energy that we're feeling now, my goodness. And you may consider my side to be a part of the meditation. This energy, once you have surrounded yourself, and just think about surrounding yourself in the light of divine love. See that love shining with brilliance surrounding you as you continue to breathe, breathing in through the nostrils, holding for a moment, and releasing through parted lips. At this point in time, you would invoke the participation of your guardian angels. Your guardian angels are there to assist you, protect you, to bring you an understanding of the energy that you're pulling. And what right at this moment in time, you are pulling an energy that is very familiar to many groups around the world. Uh, this time, from like, as I said, the 31st to the middle of August, will give you currents of vibration that you can use to bring yourself more into focus. So, as you continue to breathe, breathing deeply, allowing all else to fall away, focusing on that pin of light. Oh, I see I have at least one. Uh-oh, her microphone is off. Let's see if we can correct.
Hello.
Okay. Oh, there we are.
Hello.
Okay. Hello, my dear.
Hello, my dear.
Um, yes, this is the other Reverend Sharon there. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Yes, it's been a long time. Yeah.
So what we're doing right now is we are focusing on the current of energy.
Yeah, I had to take my picture.
Uh-oh,
Okay. Are we there?
that's
Can you hear me?
coming. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
And we're breathing in that current of energy, feeling it, aligning it with our solar plexus, and we breathe. Now, this is an energy that, well, all energy can be seen if the truth be known. It depends on how you focus. And so now is the time to get into your focus mode as you identify and recognize that this energy is an energy that will assist you in bringing forth whatever your heart desires. Take a deep breath through the nostrils. And what you're not going to do is you're not going to say, oh, yes, I want this, that, and the other thing. No, you're going to focus on the energy. Okay. Your intention is the energy. And breathe. This is an energy which you can feel as you continue to breathe. This is an energy that is radiating emanations of light. You've moved up from the solar plexus to the heart, and you are radiating emanations of light. This is work that we do from the inside. And when you hear people say, you've got to do the work, aligning yourself, sitting in the silence, and breathing is the work that we're talking about. So breathe, holding for the count of 7 and releasing through parted lips. Breathing in, holding, and releasing as you focus on the light of this energy that's taking place now. You are in the now moment. You are in the ascension process. You are able to manifest whatever your heart's desire and breathe. And so we hold on to this energy. We see it surrounding us in perfection, in light. We see it becoming illuminous, non wavering, from the crown of the head to the toes of the feet. And we breathe. Carry with you, especially through this time period. If you practice any rituals, now is a good time to direct those practices to a source of the source of this energy that's coming through. Tomorrow is the new moon. We know that our people who do the drumming circles will be in force. And the point of the drumming is to work with the vibrations of the light. Sound is the point there, opening up the different dimensions and currents of the vibration. And breathe. This is a powerful time right now for you, my dears. And if you can hear, use this time for more practices of meditation, for letting go of that which is not yours to carry, and breathe. Okay. Oh, wow, we're still in that mode. Hello. Uh-oh. There she is. I can't hear you. Uh, okay. There. Uh, we're getting closer. Oh, goodness. Uh, you are muted for some reason. Huh. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. She can hear me, but I can't hear her. Let's see. Okay, I have just clicked the button that says I'm presenting to everyone. Oh my word. I can't hear you. Oh, okay. I don't know what else to hit. Okay. Let me see. No, still not better. Oh boy. Hmm. Wait. Don't wave goodbye. Um, hmm. Okay. She left the room. Oh dear. Well, we shall continue. Um, today is a magnificent day. It is a one. Well, actually, it's a nine because if you add the month to the day, it's a nine. And you add the nine to the 9 year, and it brings it back to a nine. And basically, what we're doing in this. Oh, there she is again. Hello there. Let's see. Can we hear her now? Oi. Let's.
Now?
Okay. Oh, wow. Loud and clear. There we go. Gotcha.
Yay!
There we go.
I can take this thing off.
There we go. Okay.
Now, here we are.
Now, yes. But I was just talking about the fact that today is a nine because
Mm.
it's the 8th month and
Mm-hmm.
it's the first day.
Day.
Yeah. And we
Mm-hmm.
know that nine is tremendous in
Spiritual.
read. Oh, yes. This is, well, we know that because of the vibrations of the energy, this is an
Mm-hmm.
important day. I have to say this. Uh,
And I'm going to
I was,
mute you for a second only because the train is passing. So when it
oh,
passes, I'll unmute. But go ahead.
okay.
I can still hear
Um,
you.
oh, you can still have good. Well, this is about your son. Um, yeah. The last time we talked, you were giving me some information on him. And we didn't stay on the phone long after we got off. It came to me, and I cannot describe who it was that brought it. I've had a couple of angel introductions since then. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I was told that your son will, once your son accepts that the things that he has been seeing are for real, that are for real. I don't know how. Okay, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to. I should have. I was going to call you right back, and it was like, no. You remember your personal policy is that unless somebody asks you, keep your mouth.
Oh, you turn the island woman all of a sudden again, eh? You know, you're a transplant, you know.
You keep your mouth,
Keep
okay?
your mouth, keep
No,
your
you
mouth.
keep your mouth. And so, but
No, but you know,
he
that's
he has
not
been
thing I've heard. I mean, unlike anything I've told him this before, even when he's up to no good. I said, you saw your father standing there talking to you and you decided to do something else, didn't you? And he said, yes.
okay.
He
Okay, so
would say
I'm
that.
so okay. He has always been that way, and that's one of the reasons why he gets into
Into
some of the
trouble.
predicaments he does. He does,
Yes.
and Spirit came to me and said, uh, "You should tell her this." And I said, "Well, she had to go, and what am I supposed to do?" Well, and it was like, when she call you back, then you give her the information. And
Mm-hmm.
so that was one of the reasons why I was like, "Where this woman?
Where's she at? Where this woman?
Where this
How,
woman?"
who this woman? Where's
I
this
said,
woman?
"Okay." I got a message I supposed to pass on. I don't know where she is. And so
Mm-hmm.
it was like, well, just chill out. The message will be passed on the way it's supposed to be passed on. So
Mm-hmm.
once, and he will become comfortable with the fact that he is so gifted,
Gifted.
but
Yes.
it's been kind of putting the fear in him for a
Mm-hmm.
long time,
Long time, Mama.
long time.
Long, long time. You know, because
Yes.
he's been battling with this ever since I would say younger than a teenager. And
Mm-hmm.
the thing of it is that he, I try to keep a sense of normacy, and I'm not the type of mother to, shove this on you. But
Right.
I am the type of mother to say, hey, by the way, I know you saw some things, because just, when he would get into the predicaments he would get into. And I mean, I'm looking at him, so, and his father crossed over when he was 5. So his
Mm.
father is one of the main ones that come and try and
Mm-hmm.
talk some sense into him. And
Mm-hmm.
then the day I'm here scolding him and getting on him, and I said, "You saw your father. Why you ignore him? It's like, so trying to fit in as a young man or a young teenager, and not wanting to be like a outsider or a cast out or whatever you call it. So he fights against it, but there's you know times where he has pulled it close to him because he does see actual proof.
Yeah.
So it all depends on who he's with, what's going on in his life, and I pray God that he'll just allow his road to be a little bit easier.
Well,
But yeah,
your prayers are being heard.
I know.
Yes, you know
Yeah.
that.
Oh
But
yes,
he's got to reach that point from within, and
exactly.
yeah, and he will. That
Yes,
was the
and I
message.
know that. Yes, and that I know, because he's going to come to a place where he's not going to be able to deny that side of himself anymore. And we wait. But you
He
know,
reached he don't reach 30 yet, right?
no sir. Mm-mm.
But
22. 22.
so I just got 30.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Which well, that give him a little time, have a little fun and everything.
Do what he need to do. Try that on for size and all.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
But when it hit 30, no,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah,
When it
but
hit when the 30th year come, and the
mhm.
time, if you notice, the time is
Coming.
transpiring so quickly.
Yes. Yes.
Look at we in August now. Do you hear Christmas bells yet?
Girl. Yeah, I'm seeing Christmas lights. How about that?
Okay. All right. I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
Uh,
Is rushing through like a train on fire.
yes, ma'am.
And there's a reason for that.
Hmm.
There's so much that needs to transpire.
Mm-hmm.
But once, let me finish with this message now. But
Mm-hmm.
once he decides to go ahead and accept, oh no, why you bring me that? Okay. What's going to help change his mind is if someone, a close friend of his, is going to go over
But they already did another one, meaning.
another one,
Okay.
another.
Because that was really his the his friend crossed over. I want to say about 2 to 3 years ago now, maybe 2 years, 2 years now.
Mhm.
And I thought something in that moment was going to happen, but when you're standing off on the sidelines and
Wishful
whatnot,
thinking.
huh?
Wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking, yes, yes, yes. But you just have to stand on the sidelines and watch it
Yeah, and observe. Yeah,
and
yeah.
observe. Yes, you can't force it on them because they're gonna run with everything in their might. So you take time and you know
Yes.
let them
Having
find it.
having been a redeemed runner myself.
A redeemed runner, are you? Yes, girl. Yes. Hmm.
Oh God, I got to
A
laugh.
redeemed, a redeemed runner. That's the first I've heard that one.
Oh God, we won't go there yet. Oh no, got to wait for the book. But
Come
anyway,
on.
no, but this is going to be someone in the next few years, not a family member, but a friend. Um,
Okay.
and see, they know I don't like that kind of stuff, so
Message.
they easing it in on me.
Hmm.
So, but that's all right. The
Hmm.
bottom line, that's what's going to help him make the decision to embrace, because
Hmm.
he is extremely gifted.
Oh, mama. I'm telling you, this boy is
Yeah.
so gifted, and it's like his first, like when his father passed on, crossed over, he was 5. And I want to say like as I want to say 2008, 9, somewhere around there. I
Mm.
remember I'm sitting on the bed and we're doing homework and I'm looking over his homework and everything like that, and I could feel his father come through.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, Donnie, your dad is here. Say hi.
Oh.
And then he would say,
Oh
hi,
my
Dad.
God.
Hi,
Oh
Dad.
my
Oh,
God.
girl, yeah, come back to the room. Don't leave me now. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Oh Lord have mercy.
And I think that's who has been giving you the message, possibly
Yeah.
Cornelius.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because it was not a female energy that I
Yeah,
felt.
yeah,
So yeah, and it whooshed in so quickly,
yeah.
and and I got
Oh, yeah.
chills.
He's powerful that way. His energy. Whenever he wants to get a message, meaning, I'm not always tuned into his energy, but I do know when he comes through. And I haven't felt him for some time now, but I, pray to him regarding his son and
Mm-hmm.
watching over him. And he is really like a true, beautiful guardian angel for him. So,
Mm.
um, you know, tell him, listen, you got to watch out for our boy, and he goes directly to just make it happen. I'm just ready to cry. That's beautiful.
Well, no,
I feel
no, no,
him.
yeah, no. I'm gonna tell you, I got chills while you were talking, and
Yes.
I'm still feeling them right now. And as soon as I got the chills, the
Hmm.
thunder break down over here.
Mm.
It was so funny, and I'm like, you don't scare me. I'm past that thing.
But he has a
And
way of
nothing.
doing that. You
Yeah.
don't understand. You're not the first person. The other person, a friend of mine's, he appeared like, well, he was short. Oh, he was short. But anywho, he looked like Buddha or a Japanese Buddha, whatever. So
Oh God.
so he would come and stand up with his hands, and I am Cornelius. Like, okay, so what?
Uh, Exactly. Listen, don't let me call your meal out, okay?
I know. Don't call
That
her.
that don't let me start. calling my folks because you be running. Not I ain't got to do a thing. I just stand back and start calling names. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
don't even have to start calling names. Um,
Yeah.
the last archangel that came through to me,
Mm-hmm.
her name is Yamiel, Yamiel. And
Oh,
when I heard it, I was like, well, gee, that's so close to Yamaya. What's going on?
yeah.
And and so it was like, oh, go ahead, look it up. You just look it up. You
In
got
your book of angels,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't think it was in my books, but it's online. And she's mentioned in the book of Enoch
Mm-hmm.
and mentioned in I think sixth and seventh book of Moses.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And basically she is so powerful.
Wow.
All you got to do is call the name.
Yemail.
Y
Yem.
A Yamiel.
Need to write
And
that
so
down.
yeah. And then
So,
I told you about Ophaniel, right?
well, no, wait a minute. Is that the moon? The moon? The
Yeah,
one?
the moon. That's the one
Yeah.
with the moon. Okay.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
This Yamiel is like anything, any energy that you want to get rid of. Hey, over here. Over
Right
here.
there.
That's it. Right there. Just point where you need the action. Okay. And so I'm like, oh, all right. Okay. I don't know why I needed that one, but I'm not complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually if you in a state of meditation and you bring something to the table, like a
Mm-hmm.
concern, and you say, uh, what am I supposed to do about this now? And you call on your archangels or your guardian angel, you will get information.
Mm-hmm.
It, and you don't have to, once you put it out there, once you put your intention out there, you can be
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of cooking something, feeding your
Mm-hmm.
face, and all of a sudden, this is how it happens with me. And all of a sudden, you start getting intel. And me, I've got to have a name, and it's like, here, this is the name. Go look it up.
Mm.
But with Ophaniel, it was like I didn't even have to say how you spell that. I mean, the black in print, black and white, right in front of my face.
What?
So so, but yeah. So when I do the sun gazing, I
Mm-hmm.
make sure I try and call everybody names out. It's it getting to be quite a list here, but I'm okay
Yeah,
with
you
that.
got a long list going. East, west,
Uh,
north, and south covered, huh?
I don't. Hey, I got no problem with that. It's all
Mm,
good because I know I can turn around and go to sleep and got nothing to worry about.
I hear you.
I can go to sleep anywhere. But
Mm-hmm.
so all this thundering and lightning don't bother me.
Okay. Yeah. Ah,
But what was I gonna say? The you guys came in together as a group. Well, that's kind of like basic information.
mm-hmm.
Everybody that comes in to a family was
Mm-hmm.
with that person before. You don't have no new acquaintances nowhere. Even the young lady that's in checkout when you leave the grocery store, this is someone from a past life.
I believe that.
Yeah, this is you have. There's no new familiarization. So
Mhm.
uh, you would be the one to know which incarnation you shared with Cornelius.
Mm.
He definitely is aware of and is trying to fulfill certain commitments of the contract with
Mm.
yourself. Yeah, and so yeah,
Mm.
he's gonna keep his eye on him.
Oh yes, because I
Yeah,
mean, He's always done that though, without fail, and he's like the first one I'll call, like, okay, now go take care of our boy. I need you to make sure. And it's like I could feel his energy present. And then I'll
Mm-hmm.
say, go take care of our, and gone, just like that, And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so yeah, I know he is definitely watching over him, and he's always been watching over him. And some of the things I tell you, somebody happy I watch over him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So
I have,
yeah, so
yeah,
I know.
so you were not shocked by that little bit of information.
Not at all.
I've been sitting on that since the last time we talked.
Oh
Because
wow.
yeah, because I'm like, well, like I said, I have a personal policy from past experiences.
Hmm.
I used to get into, I was telling somebody, I used to get into so much trouble when I would see or sense something about a
Hmm.
person, and I know that there are people who want you to come up and tell them what you see
Hmm.
about them.
Hmm.
I learned the hard way. You can't do that with everybody.
Exactly.
You shouldn't even do it with people who believe that they want to hear it in
Hmm.
that manner, because if it's not what they want to hear, then who are you? And you don't know what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
used to I used to get into trouble because if I sensed that somebody was getting sick, I would go
Hmm.
to them and tell them, you need to be careful about what you're doing, because you're going to catch a cold soon.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I got into trouble a few times with because I used to be really into reading auras. I don't bother with that now,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
I realized that the reason that that was something that I was doing or able to do was simply that I could hold that person into the light.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, because you cannot. I mean, if for instance, if you see yellow in someone's aura, that
Hmm.
that is a prelude usually to them getting sick. I have found.
Mm.
I have found, and of course, if you see brown or darker spots,
That
that's
means blockages or something of that nature,
well,
right?
with me, it has meant cancer for people.
Oh.
Yeah, and so it it
Well,
doesn't mean
it's a kind of blockage anyway, or
that's a
something of some.
blockage. That's a blockage.
Hmm.
When we meditate on a regular basis and we keep positive thoughts and positive energy surrounding us, the light,
Hmm.
whatever those outside vibrations are, they take a look at you and they just keep going. And she got too much light around her, and there's no spot where I can get in there, so they keep going.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
if you are always negative about yourself and or your surroundings, and uh, you just can't keep a positive frame of mind, uh, you leave a space open in your aura so that any energy that's kind of like coming through
Hmm.
can make it in. And
Hmm.
so I was around some people for a little while when
Hmm.
I first left home, that and I was seeing auras more regular. Well, I was really, oh gosh, more into to meditate. Well, no, I can't say that. I did allow myself to see auras. I blocked seeing those out now, though. But
Hmm.
it's only if it becomes necessary.
Right,
But
right.
spirit kind of like directs me, check this out, and
Hmm.
that usually means, okay, you're going to send light to that individual, because
Mm-hmm.
just to go and tell them, hey, there's something going on with your aura there. You
They
need
want to
to,
go check it.
yeah. No, that's not a good thing to do,
Yeah, no.
because, nah. But see, I was very young and didn't know any better, and still trying out all these things that were going on with me at that point. It was kind of like blowing my mind. So I just would
Mm-hmm.
open up my mouth and say, "Oh, you're gonna get sick," and then the person would get upset with me, and then end up getting sick, and it would be like, well, did I plant that seed in their mind, or is, and I would start taking responsibility for it. So I just decided, keep my mouth, and so that's what that ended up being, and keep my mouth closed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It happens, yeah. And I mean, for me on my journey, it's been, you know, I always ask permission, and if they are not open to it, I just don't bother.
yeah,
Ask permission. I mean, do you mind if I, you know, give you a message? But I've really tamed that over the years also, because I see things and feel things and all this other stuff, and but far be it for me to say, oh, by the way, da 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 da, and people don't take kindly to that. So,
yeah.
you
No,
know.
no. Well,
Mm,
I was, as I said, I was very young, and I
mm,
learned from experience, and so I don't, unless I get permission, like you say. I happened to be in the bank the other day, and one of the one of the people that works with me in the bank,
mm,
we were just talking, and all of a sudden I could see her surrounded with angelic wings,
mm,
and she knows that I do psychic readings and stuff like that. And
mm,
so, and she goes, "Oh, I'm so glad to." She thought, "Oh, I'm so glad to see you." And so I said, "I don't know how you would feel about it, but I just got a little message for you. If it's okay with you, it wasn't anything detrimental, simply a word of encouragement that things were going to be turning better." And
mm,
she almost cried on me, and I said, "But it's gonna be all right." And she goes, "Yeah, I know." Uh, and so, and so I'm
mm.
like, "Okay, you guys playing with me today. You got me out in the streets, talking
Talking to people in the banks and
to
all.
people in the banks." Oh, oh gosh. And I was like, "Let me get back home where it's nice, and let me get back to my crystal cave, please."
There you go.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but oi. So anyway, but there is a good feeling that one gets in assisting someone. Um,
Mm,
I wouldn't have that part any other way.
exactly.
Yeah, but so
Mm.
I just, it was to bring you that information.
Thank
Was
you so
like,
much.
uh, I remember you said to me, when was it? You said to me, "When you gonna give me a reading?" And you
Yes.
were up.
Don't think I forget you. Number one, kiss you, man. I'm waiting for my reading. Thank you.
Yeah, you
Uh,
waiting for the reading? Okay,
yeah. Do you see
all
me
right.
in this? Yes. Yeah.
Okay. The next time we hang out,
Yes.
okay, remind
Okay.
me. I'll
Okay.
give you a reading.
All right.
I may even pull out the tarot cards for you. No,
Oh,
I said May. I said
May.
May.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
said May.
Okay.
Because
I'll get
yeah,
with that.
yeah. Well, but that I like it impromptu. I do,
Yeah.
because
Uh-huh.
spirit. I love the way the archangels come through and
Yeah.
bring information. I, you know, but truthfully, the more you do the work that you do, the more uh, or rather, the less anxious you get about what you're going to say. And sometimes with me, it's like I don't want to see anybody get upset. I don't want to,
Mhm.
I did,
Right.
I like bringing only good news, which sometimes you can't help. Just like
Right.
I was saying before about the friend.
Mhm.
Uh, um, yeah. So and again, we hold that in the light.
Mhm. Mhm.
And what is your son's name? You told me, but I forgot.
Donovan.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Donovan. He
So we
called me
hold
this
Donovan.
morning. He called
Uh
me this morning.
oh.
And he and I, we're mother and son, but we're like brother and sister. And
Yeah.
we have this beautiful, unconditional, being able to just let the energy flow back and forth between the two of us. And he really trusts me as his mom. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, old lady, no, he's like, I'll just say certain things. I remember the first real encounter was when he was about 13, 14. And I had him doing his chores.
Mm.
And I'm standing in the doorway. All of a sudden, I got a vision. And I was like, oh, ah. And I'm like, Donovan, yes, mom. Um, have you had sex?
Oh, oh my goodness.
I'm like, why am I seeing it? I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's like, Mom. I'm like, Donovan, Mom. We're going back and forth
Oh.
and having this exchange. And then now it's like, that all happened because it was time for the birds and the bees talk.
Oh.
And so, I go right in, to sound like a, island mama. I said, yes, I hope you have it wrap up, I hope, because not everything, So he ran into the room and
Oh my
got
God.
his shoebox and brought his shoebox with all the different condoms inside the box.
Mm.
And I'm looking and I'm moving all through the box and I'm like, oh, well, them look pretty in the box. You using them?
Oh my God.
But I got the whole vision. I saw the young lady. I saw him. I saw the whole, they were sneaking to do their thing, all that, everything. I'm like, oh,
Oh.
geez. Oh, really had to let me see all that, didn't you? So that's what I'm
Well.
like, oh, Donovan, oh, ow, your
Oh. See, that's the thing when you have parents that
that
are
is,
psychically aware or intuitive and they're
uh-huh.
comfortable with it,
Mhm.
and nothing you can hide.
Not one thing.
Oh, I used to feel like I was living in a fishbowl because my dad was a medium,
Yeah.
and my mom came from her grandmother could do. Oh my God, she could read tea leaves. She could read playing cards. She could tell you if you were pregnant and tell you what it was going to
Mm-hmm.
be. Okay, so I
Mm-hmm.
got I got these two.
Mm-hmm.
When I come in from school,
Mm-hmm.
they could tell me what happened during the day, and I would hit.
I used to
I
do it
used
to
to,
my son. I
I
knew
used
he was up to no good. And I'm like, so,
to,
baby, how was your day at school today?
oh my God! And my mom,
Damn.
listen, there was nothing I could hide, and my
Mhm.
mom knew how to use a pendulum. She didn't call it that, but she got it from her grandmother,
Mhm.
the old timers. They take a
Man.
key
Yeah,
and a
man.
piece
Them
of and
skeleton
a piece,
keys.
and then put it on a string,
Uh-huh.
and then they ask the questions. That's a pendulum. Okay,
Mhm.
her grandmother used to do that. My mom would tell me, you don't tell me what went on. I pull that key out on you, And
Don't let me pull that key out on you.
don't let me put the key out on you. And at first I was like, what she talking about? And she described it to me. And it wasn't
Mm,
until I left home and saw the action of pendulums that I realized, oh my God, they've been using pendulums and just not calling it that. And so what my great grandmother and my mother used to do was they would hold the pendulum over a Bible. I don't even
mhm,
remember which uh, book in the Bible that they held it over to. Something important to them, I'm sure. And asked a
mhm,
question, and
mhm,
when it sway, you know you're but in trouble. So,
mhm.
so like
Yes.
I catch it coming and going.
Mhm,
It was like, oh my God. Oh, Donovan. Oh my God. I can imagine you as a mother and you know what's going on.
girl, I
Oh,
could just look at him and know
yeah.
he wasn't telling the truth. And then something went down and they called me into the school. And then he's sitting there denying it, and denying it. And I said to the teacher, I said, can you just leave me and him alone for a moment? I just need to talk to him.
Oh.
And then they left me alone with him. I took a look at him. Now listen here, partner. I'm gonna need you to fess up because I'm not gonna be sitting up in here much longer. And don't let me have to call you out in front of these people because that's not my thing. But I'm gonna need you to handle it.
Oh my God.
Then afterwards, he was like, because come on, man. And he had them fooled, and he ain't had me fooled. I'm sitting there looking at him. I'm like, this boy got
Tell the
that. I'm
truth.
like, really? So yeah, after I had a little word with him, and
Uh,
you know, I would have to say, come on, man, you wasting my damn time. We need to get this done already. So
mm.
I need you to fess up and let's get out of here. Okay? Okay.
Oh my gosh. But
So
that
yeah.
it's good to be able to come in to parents. Now, keep in mind, and I remind people of this a lot of times when they start complaining about their family members.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all made a contract,
Mm-hmm.
okay, to come in
Mm-hmm.
together
Mm-hmm.
and to do exactly what it is you're doing. And so
Mm-hmm.
just rest your nerves and
Mm-hmm.
follow the program
Go with the
because
flow.
go with the flow because you set this up before you got here. So
Amen, sister.
yes. Okay. So that's all the way around for parents and for offspring and siblings. If you
Mm-hmm.
have one that you having a little difficulty with, just remember you set this up.
Yes. Yes.
So time to start forgiving
Mm-hmm.
quickly. Being yes,
Yeah.
bringing being up above board and
Yeah.
forgiving because
Yeah.
you set this up to get rid of some previous karma. And
Amen.
yeah, and that's what Donovan's dad is talking about now. He's working on
Mm.
he's working on previous karma with Donovan. So, but
Gotcha.
he's doing it from that level,
From the
that
other
dimension.
from the other side. Yeah, no, and
Yeah.
even before his father crossed over, it was like I feel like we had this whole unspoken um conversation in a sense of knowing that his life in this particular lifetime wasn't going to be a long one,
Hmm.
and that he was going to, be in and be out, you know what I mean? And
Hmm.
yeah, so for the most part, but yeah, because he passed away when Donovan was 5. So yeah, and then as I continued to walk my spiritual path and really got closer to him and understanding, okay, well, yeah, he's still here, as you're walking the path, they just cross over. They're not really gone, you know. So coming
You
to
just change
that reality.
vehicles.
Change vehicles, amen. And
Yeah, you just change
so,
vehicles.
but yeah, I know he's very, very much a part of Donovan's life, and Always will be. I know that. And I know he comes to him so often. So often.
Mm,
And especially in the last month or so, or 2 months prior, I know he has been with him. And
okay.
he makes sure that he does pray to him too, or talk to him. And because I encourage him to talk to his dad. I said, when you talk to your dad, your dad is watching over you. And
Does he have an altar set up where he recognizes uh, the influence of the memorial candle with the photograph of him?
no, not at the moment, only because of his journey right now. But I will definitely encourage him because he's actually going to be starting work. I want to say this week.
Hmm.
So time for him to get his altar together. So yes, I will remind him.
Oh yeah, and
And then
just
I mean, he was going to culinary school, and there was a situation going on, and somebody needed prayer, and he got the whole group of them. Mom, I need a favor. I need you to
oh
pray. Pray for so and so. And I said, okay, so are we going to do that together? And I would have him and his dorm mates. And one night I had them all on a beautiful meditation, doing, you know, calling in some high vibration.
oh, that explains what just came through just before you said that.
Oh.
And because I questioned, I'm like, what ministry?
Mm.
Okay, and see, I don't use that word usually with younger people because
Mm-hmm.
the first thing they say is, man, they're thinking old school church, that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
once he gets, it doesn't have to be in. See, people think, oh, they're thinking of a separate building and
Mm-hmm.
pews and all that stuff. No, no. Dr. Yusui that did the Reiki movement,
Mm-hmm.
that was a
Mm-hmm.
ministry. Buddha had a
Mm.
ministry. Okay.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Muhammad had a ministry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just before you said that, ministry. And once he decides to accept his
His gifts.
mediumship, his abilities, his gifts, his
Mm-hmm.
talents, he's gonna have a nice sized following. And it's gonna take him accepting it though, because he's a
Yeah.
little doubtful right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, wasn't
yeah,
Jesus the same way?
yeah.
Everybody could see the light on him except him.
Well, but see, in a way, you can call that humility.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is the time of the light workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we're here for a purpose. We're here. What is it I usually say? Harvest is ready.
Oh yes.
Yes, and we got all kinds of produce coming through.
What? 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 You telling me, girl? We
Ah,
were. Yeah,
we got
it's on
yeah,
the way.
yeah, we got all kinds of produce. We got everything from pomegranate to squash.
Yay, girl.
Okay.
Yes. 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 So yes, the harvest is ready, love.
Yeah, the harvest is ready, and it's, I mean, whoa, it is going to be amazing. And
Mm.
I don't think that what I see from, in my opinion, is that it's going to be a little bit of what everybody is picking up on. Is all of the different groups are picking up on something. Everybody knows something's going on.
Brewing. Brewing.
Something, and everybody's got they got we I don't talk about the religions. I get into trouble there too. But anyway,
I get into trouble
uh,
there too. Uh-huh. Do you now?
be like, yes, you know. But anyway, no, well, because I say Yeshua, which usually catches most people off guard. But
Mhm.
that's another story. We don't have to go into that. But anyway, I think it's going to be a little bit of what everybody has come up with, because it's like a puzzle, and everybody is perceiving to the best of their own abilities, not
Mhm.
seeing the whole picture, but
Mhm.
everybody's got a little piece. And
Mhm.
then eventually, once all the pieces are put together, it will be much more understandable. But
Mhm.
bottom line, if you want to follow the Christian, uh, the Christian, well, let's see, the way they say Yeshua said it is that you can do anything I can do, even greater things than this. Will you be able to
Mhm.
do? Okay, that's now
Mhm.
that's my note. That's my song right there,
Mhm.
and that's the song that I tell everyone when they say, "Oh, you did this for me, you did that for me," and it's like you have the power. All you all you did was open up, as you
Mhm.
had the power, and you recognize the power within you. So
Mhm.
while I appreciate the accolades, you're not gonna get me in trouble with the boss,
Mhm. The big boss, yeah.
the big boss.
The big boss.
And yeah, I don't tell anybody that I am a healer, because I know that we are all healers. That's
We are
why.
all healers, yeah.
That's
Mhm.
right. That's why
Mhm.
I named the broadcast "You Are a Healer," because
Mhm.
you are. And
Mhm.
I see Donovan. Man, just before
Mhm.
you said that, it was like he's gonna have a ministry. He's gonna be really
And
wow.
I feel like I got that intel some years ago. I want to say maybe back in 2012, I think I got that whole thing on him somewhere
Mm,
around that time. And I'm like, well, doggone it. Okay, so,
mm.
because that boy gave me a run for my money and then some. Yeah. God don't give, you know, he gives his, what, biggest missions to his strongest soldiers or something.
No, you know what happened? Donovan chose you. It's
I
just as you. Yes, that's what I was leading up to before. Donovan chose you. He said, "Oh yeah, she gonna be good. Yeah, that
Yeah,
boy.
she's gonna
Yeah,
give me all that unconditional trust and understanding and I
yeah."
used to tell him I don't have to get it, but damn, bruh, really? Can you just ease up a little bit? Just a little bit, man. And from this boy started walking, he was something. You
he
hear
he
me?
he knew that he was covered. Yeah,
Yeah,
I picked her, and I picked the other one. Yeah, I'm covered. I'm all right.
I'm
I ain't got nothing
good.
to worry about.
I'm real good. Yeah, they used to call me to the school and say, because one teacher I remember, because he's so, astute, so hypersensitive, so, all everything wrapped up in one. So anyway, one day this teacher decided to embarrass him in front of the class.
Mm,
Didn't work out well because
not
Donovan
good.
was running circles around this woman. They had to call me to come get this boy.
Oh, not good.
Not good. So yeah,
No.
yeah, my very sensitive crystal crystal child because ninety
Yes.
ninety ninety four.
Indigo crystal.
Yeah, indigo crystal. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, honey. And then and I have Anthony. Anthony is the 13-year-old. So
Ah.
yeah, both my boys are going to be doing something in the spiritual world when the
Oh,
time comes.
yes.
So I've
Oh, yes.
already been given the instructions from early, so I'm gonna just watch them come up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But the fascinating thing I think about it is the fact that we choose our parents. At least that's what the
Yeah.
intel is, that we choose our
Yes.
parents for what we need to resolve, or any protection, or any lessons that we need when we get here.
Hmm.
We choose them before we hop into the space, the little tunnel, and it goes
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
And so There used to be a time when I would question that particular theory. That was before I left home. And once you leave home and you get some sense in you, you're like, wow, I made a good choice. So I hear Donovan say, yeah, I chose it. Yeah, I made a good choice.
And I tell you, this boy understand me. He got to school people on me, like
Uh,
just leave her alone right now. She needs to be left alone. Or then he'll come and ask me a question and I'm already at him. Can you just listen to me? Okay, sure, honey. Okay, honey.
okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we've been doing this dance for a minute now. But I even remember one of our lifetimes together back in Egypt. Back,
Hmm.
it was like I got that flash of intel, him being a pharaoh, and I was a healer or something or the other, and just I remember that day like it was yesterday. I was in this meditation, and it was like being shown to me how big and huge Donovan was in that lifetime. So it was like, oh wow, okay.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah, I get these little splurts here and there on him, and I just gotta say, boy, you just don't know what you got in you, do you? So we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you with that.
Yeah, we're gonna help you with that, Donovan. Not to worry, sweetheart. You
We're gonna
just
help you with that.
just keep going like you're going,
Hmm.
and you got the support. You got the backup.
Hmm.
You got the backup.
And different spiritual gatherings, he was always, there was times where all of a sudden, oh, okay, I'll go with you. I went to an other side chat, and there's always been, he just. So we'll wait till 30, huh? You say 30? Okay.
Well,
Around that time.
that's what came to me. I don't have I don't have any influence. That's what came to me. 30.
Mhm. 30.
Um, with me, sometimes it gets triggered when somebody starts talking, and
Right, right.
whoever's coming through for them just
Pops in.
they start talking at the same time.
Yeah, like when you tune in, when
Yeah.
you tune into, like say you tune into my show, you see my grandmother or my great grandmother.
Oh, the lady with the bracelets. I'm like,
Yes, girl.
this woman is whenever I come on the air with you, and
She
she got them
appears.
bracelets going. She got them
Yeah.
bracelets going. Yeah. Okay. Because I said this is not mine. It's not one of mine. And my folks wasn't into the bracelets.
Oh yes,
Uh,
mine are,
yeah.
girl.
So
Yeah.
see,
That's a Bayesian too.
I'm into the bracelets. My mom was
Mm-hmm.
into earrings.
Mm-hmm.
Gold. She liked the gold loops, and
Mm-hmm.
that's a Bahamian thing. But
Mm-hmm.
she never got into the bracelets. But I've always been into the bracelets.
Yeah,
But
because
I
this
yeah.
one here belonged to my grandmother, and this bracelet is from Barbados.
Mm,
And we have a custom in our family when we have two of them, and when we get married, we pass one on to our spouse.
right. Right.
So that's the custom that runs in our family. But that's
I know about the passing on of bracelets.
uh-huh.
Yeah, my mom was really conservative. Come to
Hmm.
think of it, she couldn't wear anything but gold. She was allergic to other forms of
Hmm.
metal, so that might have been why she didn't wear the bracelets. But I love them.
I love them
So
too.
yeah,
Silver too. Silver.
uh, yeah. But
Hmm.
you know, the little there's little instances when you can pick up, like, for instance, somebody gave me an impromptu reading yesterday. Actually, this friend of mine called me to tell me that my mom was giving her a message for me, and
Hmm.
I knew that my mom has this particular message that she gave to me, and I was ignoring her. and and so she and so what she did was she went on to someone that she knew uh,
Would pass
would
on the message.
pass on the message. And so this particular, because most of the people like you and most of the friends that I have now are people
Mhm.
who are very intuitive. They're practicing mediums and psychics, and I prefer to be with that level of energy
Mhm.
as opposed to having to uh, train people. I'm trying to separate, from training
Mhm.
to who I socialize with. So,
Mhm.
and so I
Mhm.
still try and keep my socialization with people that are not going to call me crazy.
Oh, well, you ain't
Yeah,
crazy, girl.
yes, I know, I know. But my mom was passing on this message that I was like, well, I understand completely, but I'm not doing that.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so she went on to someone else. So this is information that I passed on to you. Um, I don't know why, because you were basically aware. Okay,
Probably
but
giving me a little reminder.
then maybe so,
Mhm.
maybe so. You know, so and just
Yeah, no.
encouragement, so that you don't.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think that it's all lost and that, yeah, no. And that's what I was, when you said that, I was hearing it. No, it was encouragement so that,
yeah.
this is something that's going to be. So
It's
yeah,
gonna
but that
it's
would be
gonna be.
nice. Because I mean, my whole dream is to open the center and have them working in the center. At least him, yeah. I
Yeah,
would love to see that happening, But hey.
I think that it is going to be something that you will be surprised at how well it's going to go.
Oh my God.
I keep getting medium. He's going to be a great medium.
Wow. Thank you. Well,
Hmm.
we wait, girl. Yes.
Yes. All righty then.
All
So
righty then.
we got viewers, but nobody wanted to get a reading today. So
Right. Right.
tomorrow you are going to be on at
Yes.
10
At
a.
10 a.m. Eastern Standard
Mm,
Time for the Merging Spirit radio show.
hmm.
And
You have your
yeah,
phone number to give out for calling in or no?
I do. Hold that quick.
Okay.
That's real fast. And yes, I do. Hold on. So yeah, you think I would know it by heart by now, but anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, yes. Uh, that's area code 213. Oh, nope, that's
No,
not.
that's the wrong one.
That's the
You're
call-in for
looking for
me.
right. You're looking for
Yeah.
646. And if you don't see it, don't worry about it.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I do. I do. I just had to go to a different page. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Oh, wow. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. So, yes. And then you're going to be on Thursday, right?
I'm
At
going to be
11?
on Thursday.
Uh-huh. I'm probably going to be traveling that particular day.
I'll wave at you through the airwaves.
Yes, yes. Greatly
Hmm.
appreciated. Yes. Okay. So the call-in number is area code 646-716-8582.
And you're going to be on for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, and we start with the card of the day, and then after which we go into meditation, and then we open up the phone lines for anyone that needs some intuitive guidance. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Okay. And
Yeah. Yeah. So
yeah.
anyone that's, in the need for intuitive guidance, please join us.
And then on Thursday, I will be doing numerology more than likely.
Mhm.
And but I always start off with a meditation. People,
Mhm.
hopefully, you guys know that by now. We start off with a meditation. And then the following Monday, I'm so excited. Tommy Rosa is going to be on as well on Monday at 7. Tommy got hit by a car in 1999 and was pronounced dead at the scene. And he was pronounced dead in the hospital. And he went to heaven while
Mhm.
he was out of his body. And then when he came back, I think he was in a coma for like a week or 2 weeks. But he has written a book about his experience. He talked with his master teacher. He saw some amazing things. I met Tommy, and oh my gosh, it is going to be. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It is,
Yay!
yes, it is going to be amazing because he gives off such energy. I mean,
Mm.
this man is really been gifted. He has that experience is really like it was like getting struck by lightning for him. But
Wow.
anyway, yeah, on this Thursday at 11, I will be on the air, and now my call-in number is 646-478-5120. And you can call in to listen, or you can call in and ask questions, and I'm going to wave at everybody in the universe. And now it's time to go. We have been on for a little bit more than an hour, but that's okay.
Mhm.
I like the YouTube because I don't get to hear the British voice telling me it's time to go, and then I get shut down.
9 seconds.
Yes. Oh my God. I could
Yes.
stay. I could stay on for as long as I want on this one. So
Oh,
that's a
yes.
good. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good thing. So
Mhm.
enjoy the week and
Yes.
be blessed, and know that the energy that is coming through is for you to utilize and manifest your heart's desire.
Yes.
Be well. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself, and emanate that love to everyone in your surroundings. God bless you. God be with you. Namaste.
Namaste and one love.
All right.
All right.